Hello everyone. In this video, I will demonstrate MCTP control commands over the I3C protocol using the PGY I3C-EX-PD platform. First, let me explain the hardware setup. Using the probe cable, I have connected the PGY I3C-EX-PD unit to an external SSD which serves as the target device. To begin, I will first click on Check Hardware Connection to establish communication. Next, I will load the previously saved device network configuration, which includes one Prodigy controller and one external target device with DCR type set to MCTP. The Management Component Transport Protocol (MCTP) is a transport layer protocol encapsulated within I3C. It enables communication among the management controllers, GPUs, CPUs, and other intelligent devices. To generate I3C traffic, I will select Controller option. The PGY I3C-EX-PD allows designers and the test engineers to write MCTP layer protocol scripts enabling the generation of MCTP over I3C traffic for DUT validations. I will click on Start Capture button to acquire the signal. Next, I will assign the dynamic address to the target device using ENTDA CCC. So the controller has assigned the dynamic address as 8 to the target device. Before sending an MCTP request packet, I will configure the Prodigy controller to send the response packet by loading MCTP response script. This ensures the controller is prepared to issue the correct response immediately after receiving an IBI message. Next, I will send MCTP get version CCC request. This is how the script looks like. So, here, the MCTP transport header includes hardware version, destination ID, source ID, SOM, EOM, packet sequence, tag owner, and message tag. Following this, MCTP packet payload is transmitted. It begins with message integrity check, which indicates whether the message is protected by an overall payload integrity check. Next comes the message type, followed by the message type specific fields. For MCTP, after the message type, the sequence includes the request bit, datagram bit, instance ID, and finally the specific MCTP command along with the user-defined data. For example, if the requested data is specified as FF, the command can be used to retrieve the MCTP base specification version that the endpoint supports. So I'll send this script by clicking on Run. So in the decoded result window, we can see the response sent by the target. In the selected frame view, we can see the different MCTP versions supported by the target, that is 1.0, 1.1 and 1.2 as well as 1.3.3. If any other value is sent, let's say 10. The completion code in the response data is set to 80, indicating that the message type number not supported. So in the command code, we can see that command code is 80. To send any other MCTP control commands, navigate back to the MCTP command and select the commands from the list. I have selected Get MCTP. I I have selected Get Message Type Supported. This command enables the management controller to determine the MCTP control protocol capabilities supported by the connected endpoints and retrieve the list of available message type. In the response, the endpoint returns the list of message type numbers with each number represented by 1 byte. That is it supports 2 message type, that is 0 stands for MCTP control and 4 stands for NVMe-MI. Similarly, user can assign or retrieve the endpoint ID using the set endpoint and get endpoint ID commands. And see the response in return. So the command completion code is success. And get endpoint ID. So endpoint ID returned with the value as AB. When an MCTP packet has SOM or EOM bits incorrectly set, the individual response packets are silently discarded by the endpoint under these conditions. In this case, the target has silently dropped the response packet. Additionally, the user can inject an error into the PEC byte by specifying the error PEC. In this scenario, the SSD will reject the response, effectively demonstrating error handling within the protocol validation flow. As the industry moves beyond the legacy I2C and assembles transport over MCTP, what we are now witnessing is the progression towards the I3C mode, which offers higher speed, lower power, and richer feature set. PGY I3C-EX-PD is at the forefront of this transformation, enabling the confident validation and faster adoption of MCTP over I3C. Thank you.